Yes, everything is better with bacon. It is. I'm sorry, I was just thinking about bacon. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Your next comic this evening, Peter DeWolff.
Hello, welcome to you all. I just want to comment on one thing. When Nick was doing the opening there before, and he really sells a lot of his jokes, he really commits, but the ones I believed the most, when he was talking about the dogs and he would do the wagging motion, I thought to myself, my God, in a previous or the next life, Nick is a dog, and he's adorable. I want a pug, and I'm going to name him Nick, but he's got to drink and go after cops. So thank you all for coming out here tonight. This is definitely, I even looked it up online. These are not the normal temperatures we're supposed to be getting for this time of year. That's not supposed to happen till January, you know? And that's, winter kicks my ass, but it's not supposed to kick my ass until January, you know? And I know it feels like January because I can't make it from my house to my car without swearing. I get outside and it's like, son of a bitch! January is supposed to be the time. January turns my car into Tony the Tiger on downers. You know, grrr, grrr. And sometimes it gets so cold, it's like the swear even freezes in my throat. It's like, motherfucker! But I figure between me and my car, we can swear, motherfucker! Some of our snowbirds have already left, you know. It's the epic migration out of Minnesota. It's like gone with the wind chill. Thought of that today, wrote it down, remembered it. Not easy to remember things. I had 7 concussions in my lifetime. I was Air Force. This is my Air Force thing. Above all, Air Force, USAF, United States Air Force, not Canadian. I had 7 concussions in my lifetime, 5 before I joined and 2 after. I was safer in my life in the 20 years after I joined the Air Force than in the 18 before. Yes, I was just a clumsy rockhead kind of kid. And because I was in the Air Force, one of the jobs I was qualified to go and get like right away after leaving the Air Force is I went to TSA out at the airport. That's supposed to be transportation, security administration. A lot of people say thousands standing around, take shit away. I'm not there to bust people, but if I see some contraband, damn it, I'm saying something. But sir, it looks like you've got either 2 pounds of marijuana or we've got 1 pound of wild rice each. Thank you for flying sky high. And of all the different people that I saw and met out at the airport, the one that kind of got the biggest buzz in the checkpoint was one time we saw a porn star, Ron Jeremy, the hedgehog, you know. And all the guys are kind of going, you know who that is, don't you? You know what he does for a living? It's not like we wanted to go over there and get his autograph or we didn't want to shake his hand. Maybe smell his breath. I don't know. But all the girls were pretending they didn't know what he was, and then they were pretending they didn't know what porn was. And we got around to talking about porn terms and stuff like this. Stuff you don't talk about at work. So naturally, we're talking about it at work. And the one woman is asking, why won't anybody tell me what bukkake is? I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. I said, well, okay, it's dirty sex, and if a facial was a lone gunman, bukkake is a Japanese word, and it's sort of like your own personal sexual Pearl Harbor. And you're the Arizona. That description is on the nose. And for a hack tag, she found that hard to swallow. Okay, moving on. I kind of like these late night commercials. Seems like I only see the worst commercials late night, but the one I saw was for the Chillo. It's a pillow that keeps your head chill. Hence, it's a Chillo. I'm kind of waiting for them to make the fillet sheets. Thanks for tucking me in last night. All I did was make the bed with fillet sheets. Oh. Well, I've got something for you too. It's called a Snuggie Lingus. Brought to you by the Hands Off Company. And there's another thing there, but I forgot about it. Other things I like on late night or whatever TV, I guess you can watch any program you want, anytime you want. I kind of get a kick out of watching Chopped.
I love this one.
Chopped, because they have the challenge basket, right? And it's got products that are exotic and you've never heard of. And where would you even get half of these things, you know? In today's challenge basket, you've got the Horn of Satan, Elephant Labia, and Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Okay! I'm not cooking those little guys, but the secret of the Elephant Labia is you have to keep it moist. You know how you do that? Generous application of giraffe tongue. So let me tell you a little bit about myself, other than the weirdness you figured out from what I've been saying. This last year I celebrated my 47th birthday. Woo! Thank you. It's kind of bullshit because I'm 51. But you can celebrate anything you want, anytime you want, so that's the way I'm going with that. My name is Eric Peter DeWolff. I'm kind of proud that my middle name is Peter, because I have older brothers with the middle names Pecker, Bone, and Hard On. Who names their kids like that? Our dad, Woody. Also a strict German Catholic family. These are two things that are just, I'm bursting with pride as I grow up going, German! And then you go, what are they responsible for? Everybody knows in history? Oh yeah, World War II, maybe World War I. Catholics! Oh yeah, you got priests and all that stuff. You know, I am surprised there aren't actually more of these random shootings, not so random, that are going around with priests or anything like that. You would think somebody's going to get revenge. It would be somebody coming after an abusive priest. And plus, at the end of every prayer, what are they talking about? Amen. Amen. Amen at your crotch. Amen at your hands. Amen back at your crotch. Padre, can you do us a favor? Just put your hands over your crotch and we'll save it. It'll be one bullet. And I think instead of people going out on these mass shootings loaded for war, you're entitled to your righteous anger and your revenge, but it's going to be one bully, one bullet. You get to shoot the worst, badass, biggest pain in the ass. You can put it in the head, you can put it in the heart, you can put it in his groin. One bully, one bullet. Because whatever happened to having an alibi or an excuse or getting away with your crime, you know? If you have one bullet and shoot somebody, you can say, oh my God, I just shot this man. That's temporary insanity. But you can't do it if you go, oh my God, I shot somebody. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. So long, farewell, pop, pop, auf Wiedersehen. The hills are alive with the sound of lockdown. That's what I'm noticing. I'm sad this joke is probably going to have legs forever because it seems like every 2 weeks somebody else goes, I hate everybody! And I don't know why murder-suicides just don't leave everybody else out of it and just go away on their own. What other good things were we thinking about today? No. Oh, I'll just say, I guess I'll wrap up. Yes, I think I will wrap up. I've had 7 concussions. You try remembering new stuff. I'm trying to think, is there a drink called a concussion? Well, there will be. There could be Jameson. Anything too much of it, and it's a concussion. Although sometimes I mishear things, or sometimes I walk in the middle of conversations. Instant comedy. You've got it wrong. I'm actually a big believer in the concept of Minnesota nice, and I think I finally figured out why. Look at the shape of the state of Minnesota. Minnesota, it's like this warm, comforting pillow. And then there's Wisconsin with its little drunken... Hello. And then there's Wisconsin with its little drunken head, leaned over like it's passed out and drooling on Minnesota. And we don't care how drunk Wisconsin gets, because the drunker she gets, the bigger of a slut she becomes. I've got my face down by your Rochester. You want me to honk on your Rochester? Looks like we're going to Moorhead, folks. She's got a nice pair of Osceolas. She shaved her mouth. Shaved. Come on, damn it. She shaved her mouth, dude. Oh, I suck. Ah. That's a new place in Iowa. It's called Oh, I Suck, Iowa. And she had her mom's view. And she had her mom's view. It's like, gosh, gosh. that's superior. Without the microphone, that's me ending it. Or do we have Nick not in here? There he is. There's our friend Nick. Who I want to be my pet dog.
Is the microphone not working? What? You want me to tell a joke?
No.
Don't